Good evening, welcome back to Stationeers. Yesterday we made a rocket, we fueled the rocket, we tested the rocket, we blew up the uplink, rebuilt the uplink, tested it again. I think we're to the point where we're ready to send it off to do what it needs to do. Of course, I will write a little auto mine script that will go through the process of mining automatically as soon as it gets to a node that's mineable. I gotta figure that one out in particular, but well, let's see. No, it didn't ask me if I wanted to give up. Never give up. Never surrender.
Cognition low.
Alright, so I don't know if I will need... Probably use this, because I'm not doing any heavy-duty builds. Alright. Excited. And OBS just had a little bit of a conniption. That was interesting. Okay, I need a chip. I need a housing. You are going to struggle to refill. Of course, it's actually still fueling out there. That's okay. IC-10. I actually wish those stacked, but I can understand why they don't. I'm gonna print off 2. So what I can do is I've got this auto scan. Oh, right. Debating on this. Got the chip up there. Do nothing at home. Check survey. Well, first off, I need to do a scan in the loop and make sure enable scanners. Scanners exist. Scanner equipped. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. It's probably, well, you know how it is. Windows updates in the background. It just dropped down to single-digit frames. That's great. Alias B, miner equipped. Okay, we got that. Avionics, all this. We can figure out all that. Now, we can load, or let's see. Let's see if there's one scanner. Oh, how can we determine? We can scan. Scanner head. No, scanner. Rocket scanner. Okay, load batch slot. R15. Device hash. Oh. We're going to need hash scanners, right? Hash scanner. Slot index of 0. Logic slot, we're going to look at occupied and sum. Set greater than 0. Boolean scanner equipped. FAR 15. Okay, we can do the same thing here with okay, we need to set a hash for this. Define H minor. Oh, geez, I blew right by it. Scanner. Yeah. And, oh, 1. We should look at 1. Slot 1. Not slot 0. Okay, so this will tell us if there is... You listening? If we have scanner equipped, if we have a miner equipped. Jump to set scanner, all that. How do I want to do this? Scanner loop. Yeah, that works. Go through that. Jump to set scanners. Jump to... Yeah, I don't think I'm doing any branch ALs in this, so this will work. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Branch greater than 0. B scanner equipped. AL jump to scanner loop. Jumps. Okay, so it jumps to set scanners and jumps back. Okay, jump main. That's what we're going to do here. Branch greater than 0. AL B miner equipped to miner loop. Miner loop. J and power A. Looks good. We got lots of room here. Okay, allow me to pause really quick. I need to go make a hot drink. BRB. Okay, I am back. Okay, had wife's not feeling good, so I had to make her a quick drink. Okay, so now we have the scanner loop, we have the miner loop, only if it's equipped, then we jump on to the next thing. So the miner loop, what we want to do is... Okay, we go to... What do we see? Let's go look at the avionics. Okay, we don't have necessarily a mode. What can we do here to see that there's something here? We can probably read a quantity. Quantity might do it. Or, yeah, actually, we could probably use a... Aha! Total quantity. Estimate the total quantities of the resources available to mine at the target space map site. Okay, so we will want the words are hard. Reference avionics. Total quantity. Is that what we want? Total quantity? Available. Mined. We probably want to read that and do some math on that. So reference avionics, mined quantity. Here's the next question. Cargo, right? cargo. There's a couple of cargoes we could do. Maybe the miner is the way to go here. If this is plugged, yeah, let's look at zero. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's load. I have to batch slot. Device hash is going to be a miner hash. Slot index is going to be 0. We want to look at occupied. Some minimum, maybe minimum. What if I got multiple different ways of loading up different chutes that they somehow mine at a different rate, which who knows? I get that. Okay. So we want to do some math. We want to, I'm assuming, subtract. And we'll go ahead and store this into R15. Total quantity minus mined quantity. Set greater than 0. R15. R15. So total minus mined. Okay. Yeah, so tell the notes there. Now, if we set equals 0, R13, yeah, let's do R14, R13. Okay, this is what we want to do. We add these together. R14 and R15. Okay, at this point we can go ahead and our mode. Ah, right, yeah. Set, reference avionics, setting, mode. And what's the avionics mode? Oh, rocket mode. Right there. Rocket mode mine. Set, batch, device hash, H miner, on 1. Now, is there anything else we need? I don't think so. That looks good. That looks good to me. This actually should be set to R15. Select int mode. So A is the decision maker, so that's R15. If it is non-zero, that means that it is good to go. We're going to go to rocket, not ricket, rocket mode.mine. Otherwise, we're going to go to rocket mode.none. Int mode. That's how we do it. Now, that might be... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. At this current point, load R15 from our avionics. Branch not equal 0. If we are not in a none mode, I'm assuming at this point we would be scanning, charting, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to jump into mining and check that loop because it's pointless. So we'll jump back to main at this point. I think we could probably do the same here. Just for redundancy's sake. If I ever have it do anything else other than scan or mine. I think that's maybe what we're dealing with. confirm. You know what? Actually, I should also set a mode in here. Select string message based on int mode. If it is none, we will do idle. Or if it is non-zero, so we're doing something. Mining, otherwise idle. Set db setting int, not int mode, string message. There we go. That indeed will work. Okay. I think that will work, that is. Actually. Yeah, that should be zero. Okay, we're gonna see. Didn't immediately blow up. So that's a good sign. It's a good sign indeed when it doesn't blow up. Export. So I got another chip, got that. Okay, we're good to go. I think we can line that up. I think we should be good.
Oxygen critical.
There is a little ground control to be done. Furthermore, for the chutes. But we're going to leave it as is for the moment. And we're singing up here like we should be, because we're trying to pressurize that, and I forget what I was setting it to. So ready to go, ready to go. Okay. Should probably need. I think we're all good to go. Oh crap! I don't have enough. Dang it. Ah! Oh. Yep, I don't have the steel sheets required. Whee! Of course I don't have the steel sheets required. Don't have the steel sheets required. Okay, reinforced walls because we don't need that. Elevator. That's a good idea. I should elevate. Okay. Good elevator. Wow, I flew backwards. That was cool. That'll work. Okay. Alright, everybody should be happy here. And then we've got the drill head. It's the rocket miner. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn on the cargo medium. We'll deal with that manually, I think. I think that'll work. So let's go ahead and wrap that up. Looks like garbage. I have no lights on the tower. It's alright. Okay. Rocket miner, battery, this pipe sensor. Okay. Oh, right. I should drop down the this ground control chip. This is IC auto scan. There we go. All right. Do this. Ready. Mining. Okay. There might be something to be said about waiting till it's... That was interesting. We'll revise that code later. I think we'll be okay here. So we had 27 kilonewton. We need 14. I think we'll be good. I think we will be good. So let's go ahead and... This is carbon dioxide, methane. Carbon dioxide, methane. Carbon dioxide, methane. So 2,2. I'm sure these numbers... Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Set that. All our umbilicals should come back. Okay. By dawn's early light, we will ship you on your way. Okay. All right. Let's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay. It's a cube! Alright, that worked pretty well. We are accelerating at a pretty good rate. 30 kilonewtons, that's good. Rocket mix, we're still at 53, 54. I could put a tighter control on that, but pretty good. Pretty good. That's, that number's changing pretty quick here. She's flying. That's because I don't have a continuous pressure. It's okay. We're almost into orbit. All right, now she's out of gravity. Now she's flying like a bat out of Vulcan. Got a lot of fuel. Fly over there. Going to the next. Ready to go. Okay, 10 seconds. We should see this flick on. If it becomes a problem, I'll shut off the chip and just do it. But I would expect that to just flick on. did not.
Hunger caution.
Okay. All right, well, fine. Okay, we will mine and we will do that. Okay, so now we have to come up with an idea of what we're going to do with those ores. I want it to be insulated. Okay. So the mining chip doesn't work exactly how we'd expect it to, and that's fine. Bound to run into problems like that. So we're going to do frames. I want to do reinforced walls. Reinforced walls. Reinforced. What? Reinforced. Reinforced wall kit stacks to 10. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Go ahead and get some of those flowing. We're going to need radiators. Okay, gas radiators, liquid radiators. Probably digital valves. Radiators, pipe radiator, no, not pipe, medium radiator liquid. 5 of those. And then just regular radiators, medium radiators. Okay, see if we have any digital valves. We do have digital valves for that. We don't have digital valve for that quite yet. Like a regular power vent, or not a power vent, a regular vent will be sufficient. It's active vent. Active vent, that's what we want. We're going to want gas sensors. I feel like we'll want lights in there too. Transformer, because that seems about right. A little bit of there. Okay. How am I doing? Yeah, the rest of that stuff's good. We're going to want that. I'm going to need that. Okay. Pipe analyzer, probably a good idea. Pipe analyzer, be a good idea. Drain, I feel that that's going to be a thing. Be a valve or check valve. Debating on how this is going to go. Reinforced wall. There's another set of reinforced walls coming in there. Radiator, liquid. Radiator gas. I'm gonna need the chutes out the wazoo, so I need to make sure that I carry this with me. I'm gonna do this all in the harm suit too. Okay.
Hydration critical.
That's tricky. What? I have oxygen, right? That's what I'm using. What is the max liquid temperature? Is negative 111. So we want to make sure that that liquid pipe doesn't go below that. I'm going to need a whole bunch of insulated pipe. Okay. I might actually have to get some other gases too. Okay, print me this off. Alright. So I want to see about using that ice as a thermal dump as well. Okay, there's that. I think. Let's go ahead and close this. Okay, we got pipe sensors, we got gas sensors, we got liquid sensor, active vent. I got a drain. Should it get too high? And I don't know if that works above, below, all that fun stuff. Ooh, sorters. I might actually have to do this for multiple. Or do I? Good question. How do I want to do that? All right. Well, reinforced walls. Right. If I was going to do a reinforced composite steel window, I need steel sheets. I need stellite glass sheets. So let's go ahead and get some stellite glass going. Stellite glass sheets will print off a total of 50. It's a start. It's a start. Okay, harm suit, harm suit, harm suit. The harm suit here. Harm helmet. Air on. Won't worry about the filter at the moment.
Hunger critical.
I should probably deal with that first. So this belt, not that belt. Let's eat and drink and be merry. Yeah, okay. We'll go take a look at the rocket too and see what it's doing. More French fries. Alright, coolant temperature over here is 297, 298. Which I really should change that a little bit. Whatever. So it is anchoring to the greenhouse, which is a little warm. Of course, it can't go much cooler, if we're being honest. I will need this at some point, which means I will need a housing. So maybe we'll fire up a housing. IC housing. Actually, let's do 5 because we need it. Insulated pipe. Hopefully I have enough for more. Okay. Let's see, electronic parts. It's ICs, pipes, miscellaneous plumbing, because that's clearly what we're doing here. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the housing and stuff right now. We're up at 2.6.
Oxygen low.
Filter on. Won't bother with the AC. Right. Okay. I am excited to see what our rocket has done for us up there. Okay. Miner. Let's look at our storage. We have a quantity of 37. Okay, map or location. Definitely going down. We've pulled down 4,000. I can mine this entire thing out. Might take forever. And I don't... I've got the battery. Drill head. Will it actually show me the condition of the drill head? Yeah, it does show the drill condition, so that's okay. Alright, so we got... I think... we have a good start to a room right here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? That's the question. Okay. For right now, we will start with a single gas chamber, I guess you would say. Okay. Definitely going to need an elevator to deal with this. Okay, frames. we'll go ahead and put the floor down here. There's that. Open up the hard suit backpack. Nope, not the hard suit backpack. How about this hard suit backpack? There we go. Okay. Alright, I think having the room being 4 wide is wise. Would like to put really would like to put corner pieces in. Oh, right, yeah, I was gonna put walls and stuff in. Ooh, she pushed me. I don't want this to have any thermal pressure on it. Or very minimal. Maybe that's what shutters are for. I don't know. Three. We'll make it 4. 4 wide. Right. Okay. Definitely needs more frames. That I don't have with me. E-I-E-I-O. Okay, cool. Okay, but we will have the wall. Composite steel. Let's put it on the outside. And we'll have to have a last door, I feel like. So there's that as a consideration. I could do also walls. Actually, maybe I should do that for the ceiling. Well, if I could reach the ceiling, that is. So I need a blast door. Need more frames. Oh, advertisements. Advertisements. I'm just going to be building this box, so nothing too exciting going on here. Ah! Don't fall in the hole. Ah! Shit. Ah, shit the bed. Okay. Guest storage, or cargo storage, 50. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. There we go. Reinforcement. Okay, that takes astroloy. Wish I knew that. But now I know that. Okay, there's that. So here's my thought. This is going to be for the liquid line. Need a frame. And then we'll have gas line. Okay. Ooh, I also have to take into consideration certain things. Certain things. Okay. So the pipes. This is going to be where the blue so the coolant line attaches. Yeah, we could do that. So the coolant line will be hooked up via a digital valve over here. Okay, you can just be a straight 3. Then we will have something very similar over here with the liquid pipes, which I am going to have to do something. Debating on what this is. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get to, is what that's going to be. Okay. Good enough. Start. I was thinking about doing a passive drain for the liquids that eventually would melt into here. But they might freeze. That might be a problem. Yeah, that's a good question. I should probably have a condensation valve. I gotta think about how I want to do this. Definitely. I need more frames. Need astroloy sheets. Need some ladders. coolant tank hasn't gone up a single degree. It's pretty good. Okay. Astroloy. Astroloy sheets. Let's go ahead and make 50. Didn't I make stellite sheets? Oh, I did pick them up. Okay. Okay, steel frames. Glass doors, another thing. Alright, there's that. So let's see, my thought process is that we take the ice that we mine, throw it into that room, and I might have to do a direct heat exchanger. I might actually have to put a fantastic working gas in there. So I was thinking is whatever melts, cool my blue pipe down, but the problem is if that blue pipe in there gets too cold, it'll freeze. So I'd have to either evacuate the line or something like that. That could be a problem. So I think the first generation might just be cooling, or just melting it and sucking it in. Miscellaneous plumbing, there we go, there's that. I'll throw this in here. And I think I actually have some astrolite sheets over here, yeah. Oh, and steel frames, cool, look at that. So I got enough steel there. I don't have enough steel upstairs. Ladder. Got one more ladder. Okay. That'll work. Air and filter. Okay. Do have some frames, so we can start with that. Steel sheets. At least make these walkable. Okay, there's that. Astroloy. Oh, right. Stellite glass sheets. astroloys for up top. Welding torch. Okay. At least I won't fall through. Okay, steel sheets. Okay, while we're here, grab the ladder. Just take a quick look up here. How we doing? How we doing? Okay. Not quite full. It's going slow. I don't really mind. I don't really mind. Okay. Whee! Clunk. Okay, and this we will also operate under the assumption that at one point I might want to I'll walk across these. Don't necessarily need to make them airtight. You gotta be airtight. Whee! Okay, so there's that. And yet, I feel like another frame good for isolation. Alright, that'll work. It's been a while since I've used up a nuclear battery. Oh, you guys forceful there. Okay. Alright, so we have some... Okay, so I'm assuming I'll probably bring plumbing in at some location, obviously. So we're going to have a way of pulling the air out of here. For sorting. Once it gets above a certain threshold, I would assume. And I'm going to put the gas sensor for that over here. Gas sensor. Gasa? Gasa! Gasa! And this can read some liquid things. Okay. All right. So this is... I should do. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is what we'll do for now, is we will put the... right here. Ten. 5. 1. Okay, so this is the gas pipe that goes in to be sorted. I gotta put a thermal load on it somehow. Well, let's see. Let's compare oxygen first versus methane. Okay, so oxygen will liquefy in the same range, but it will not freeze before methane. So that's good to know. What do we have? Hydrochloric acid. It's way up there. Okay, not going to worry about it. Carbon dioxide is also way up there. Not going to worry about that. So with this current thing, I can get away with anchoring my cooling line here with a digital valve. Did I not grab the digital valve? I might not have grabbed the digital valve. Okay, well, that's good to know. Liquid is to be determined how I want to handle that. And what that's going to consist of. Alright, so I need a door. Door with an airlock, actually. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay.
Hunger caution.
Hunger caution. If I have any steel sheets anywhere, that would be handy. Nope. Okay. Alright, lights. Okay, maybe that'll work. For this room. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay. We have a power line reaching overhead, so that's not too bad. Let's take a quick look. Take a quick gander. How are we doing up here? We are at 88%. We have 71% there. Pressure fed. Battery minor. Drill condition and on. Quantity. Not sure what quantity. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, okay. That makes sense. What it has prior to ejecting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So we got a little bit of time. Might be worth making a trip out to one of the outposts, plural, and
Hydration critical.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make a trip out to the outposts and we'll grab some of the reagents to make sure that we continue to get iron and coal. Well, iron in particular. Don't need the coal. In fact, I may. because we don't have steel for that. We got the frames. That's good. Need to change out the battery too while I'm thinking about it. Door. Blast door. Blast door. 2. I'm assuming auto lathe. Airlock. Advanced airlock. 1 from the electronics printer. And console, I don't think we need. We'll have for the console. Ooh, those, okay, good to know. Good to know that those don't stack very high. Blast door. Okay. Steel sheets and steel sheets. Good to know that we need steel sheets. Do I have... Oh. Might be worth printing off some steel sheets. Steel sheets. Let's go ahead and print off 100 of those. What are we doing here? Got enough steel for that. That's good. Yep. Okay. Hey. Come down. Phone's blowing up. Oh, okay. Somebody I don't need to answer immediately. Let's eat, drink, and be merry again. Valve. I do need that. Need lots of plumbing. Oh yeah, we wanted to make a trip out to the outposts. And how are we doing here? Look at that, 22 below. That is a nice number. 85 up here. Here's some insulated liquid pipe. Boom. I can eat that. It's for the charcoal, which would be more for this. Speaking of which, how are we doing on... Good. We're doing good right here. All right. Still got liquid. Yeah, I'm actually going to shut this pressure valve off because we know how that worked for me. Oh, cripe. That's right. The rover is fricked. Or maybe... who's ready for confetti? I don't want to die by debris. Woo! Okay, so I did see that remaking the crate, somebody said, might fix it. So we'll give it a shot. Okay, so that's... These are empties, right? Yep, they're empties. Empty box. Okay, that's cladding. There we go, there's those. Waste canisters, not that we really need those. Okay, we have that. This, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with it, but I don't need that particularly. So let's use the can real quick. probably yell at me for having the suit on. Yeah, cannot do this while wearing the suit, so I got. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's make a run out to the outpost. I'm gonna drop all the boxes here. I hope this fixes it. Steel sheets. Okay, got the glasses. All right. Go the long way. I'm at it. I think I got a nuclear battery up here. Yeah, look at that. Nuclear battery. Let's go ahead and swap those out. Just had the realization. I cannot climb a ladder with this. I don't think. We're gonna see if it's gonna let me do some weird stuff here. Nope. 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 Okay, well, that's something. I really freaking hate stuff like this. Okay, will that allow me to... Of course not. How about... There we go. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna try something here. Okay, well that worked. Not perfect, but it works. Alright, I'm gonna go through all this trouble, and that rover better accept my... Okay. Ready to go. While we're at it, we look look over here. We're still chugging along, so that's good. Peaceful and calm. Nice and slow. So I don't actually need to make this run. Okay. Alright, here's the ultimate test. It is still attached. Okay. Good. Alright, we'll make a quick trip out, grab the backpacks. Grab the backpacks, just so we know that we aren't wasting anything here. Come on, Rover. I should actually probably make sure that I shut down the coal deep miner. I was also supposed to bring heat exchangers out for the one outpost. Oh well. If they run out of fuel, it is what it is.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution, and luckily I have a few of those spare. Have a few of those spare. Might even be worthwhile to stop and mine up some iron. Of course, in a mountainside where I'm not going to run into problems with the rover. My goodness. It's a lot bumpier terrain than I remember it being. But on the bright side, the rocket ship ought to be close to being finished mining. It's actually easier to go over this hill. It's what you get. It's what you get when you always go out in the dark to build roads. Oh well. Okay. Apparently I need a shower. Need an auto drive button. Auto drive. There we go. I can see the you can see the light now. "725 days without dying." That's good. I think it's actually been longer than that, but the terrain update reset my counters. Okay, Q. Let's go ahead and turn this off because we're not going to need it. All right, and we've got seven backpacks here. So we'll take this and we will load it up. How many do we have over here? 18. So I might take half of these. I'll just do this. It won't be a problem. I will put 5 in here. This is the cold 8 miner, right? Yeah. We're shutting you off. We're cutting you off, kid. And that is everything. So these are the full ones. Alright. Yeet! Okay. Waste tank fills very slowly. That is very nice. Very, very, very nice. Let's see how we're doing over here. Stuff's still running, so that's good. We have 10 boxes to fill. Okay, so go ahead and start spitting that out. How many do we have here? 11, that's good. Let's start here. All boxes emptied. So spit a few more out. Cranking. 626 RPM. Good. We got full batteries. This is a joke. We definitely have cool. We are condensing over here. We do have some pressure. That's good. That's good. That's what I was hoping, was we would condense and we get over here, and then this thing can cycle as it needs. Although, I forget what my threshold is. Yeah, this definitely needs another couple kits we have here. So yeah, a little bit here. Okay. We got all our cobalt. Cobalt and silicon. There we go. Close that. Ready to go. Let's head back home. Okay, so a few backpacks. Obviously, the combustion centrifuge has some benefits. Yeah, I was hoping to use the gas fuel generator, but I didn't realize the temperature at which it needed to operate was so specific. I really need the iron for steel. So I might break down and do a little bit of mining. I'm sure our steel production would be thrilled to have some iron to go with it. That's about half of a load of, actually not even, not even half. Not even half, because I make a double batch of steel now. Yep.
Waste tank critical.
Waste tank critical. Oh no, whatever will I do? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and swap that out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's almost half a load. Because I think I need 18 stacks of iron. 18 stacks of iron. Since I need all the insulated pipe, that's where we're at, 298. So we're liquid coolant. Actually, does that mean my oxygen's doing all the work right now? It must be. My oxygen must be doing all the cooling. Just for fun, I want to see it put the heat in the canister. My oxygen should be getting down to temperature. The target temperature is 10 below. That that's cool enough that it can doesn't freeze you, and helps your air conditioning in the regular suit not work as hard. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yep. We'll get back, check on the rocket. I bet it'll be ready to come home. Hopefully not die on impact and all that fun stuff. It shouldn't. We got plenty of thrust. Plenty of thrust. $2.98. Still lukewarm and curdling. Bring the rocket home. I think this first batch, I'm going to set the coolant to like 100 degrees. And then any gas above a certain pressure, pull it off into the waste line. I think that'll be sufficient. That should cool what's in there. I don't think I'll get to the point where I freeze the ice. Or freeze the steam. Freeze the steam? Very flat base. Trying to add some verticality to it. Alright, let's go park over here real quick. I can turn those off now. These guys, okay. Excuse me. Stop misbehaving. we up to? 12. Okay, so we are officially... We have more backpacks than we can deal with. There we go. Turn that off. Jump out. How's our nuclear battery? We touched it. We didn't touch it much, but we touched it. Alright, let's go ahead and switch one of these out here. There we go.
Hunger caution.
Hunger caution. Hydration critical. Okay, so we're good. How we doing over here on the salt? 14, 13. All right, we're almost to a useful temperature. This is getting dangerously low. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip that through. We want to go in here to move our iron ore into the silo. AC off, because it doesn't matter. Air off. Filter off. Okay. How are we doing over here? Okay, that'll push us over, be able to make actual steel. Copper, gold, coal, way out the wazoo. Cobalt, still limited. It's nickel. Lead. Nickel. Silicon. Ooh, we're up on silicon. Good. Silver. Yeah, uranium. How are we doing over here? Got 20 stacks of steel. That's good. Cool. Alright. Let's go shower and all that fun stuff. Eat, drink, be merry. Take this stuff with us. Okay. Remember to grab a digital valve, because we're going to need one of those. Suit. Whatever. Give it a little bit. All good. I have no sanitation need right now. Clean out that. Okay, get a digital valve. Steel sheets probably would be a good thing.
Storm incoming.
Okay. Storm incoming. I don't know if that's going to be a particular problem that I've got to deal with at the moment. Last door. I think we're good to go. Digital valve. Got a housing. I think we're good. that on.
Low pressure.
Air
Oxygen
filter
critical.
on. Go ahead and turn the AC on. Off. Storm incoming. That's not too big a deal, I don't think. See here, we should be full. Okay. Storage container is full, 100%. Miner is quantity is 11. Import. It's full. Okay, let's go to idle. Turn off the miner. Oh, rocket miner's export slot is blocked. There we go. So we're ready to bring it home. Okay. Set destination. Ready to go, ready to go. Boom. Apparently be home in about 90 seconds. Okay. Go ahead and turn that off because that's not working exactly as planned. Okay. I might have a visibility problem with a storm. Let's see, we are going to be in Venus orbit here in about 15 seconds. Okay. I gotta be mindful of that. It's because the pressure drops, therefore the thrust changes. So we'll see how that works out for us. This might not be sufficient enough. I mean, obviously I could... Throttle's got to go up. So I need to fine-tune the... fine-tune it. See, what's our impact velocity when it shows up? Okay. Alright. Should... I don't think this will be a problem. Cool. landed. We landed. Refueling, recharging. So we got our first load of volatile and other stuff. Cool. So now we go through the process here. Blast door. Blast door. Blast door. Steel sheets. Okay, crowbar. There we are. Nice. Okay. This doesn't... Oh, this does have to be... Yeah. Reinforced wall, or window, rather. Deposit. Okay, that was steel. And then stellar. There we go. That works. Grab our digital valve. Okay. We need to have pipe analyzer. Actually, oh shoot, I forgot to grab the console kit. Go me. Pipe analyzer, right here. Don't wanna... I don't think that's a problem. So this is going to turn on only when this is below a certain threshold. You're going to turn on when that's above a certain threshold. Works for me. Okay. Well, I guess I will need... You know what? Let's pull that off. We'll do it like this. That'll work. That'll work. We'll have passive vent there, active vent, passive vent. That's fine. Put the console right there when I had it. IC housing. I should probably... Okay, let's put that here. It's a little... Actually, we could do this. I'd be okay with it. This is going to be... Okay, you would do this, this, this. Maybe make that the APC. Yeah, we could do that, and then have console over here. Yep, that'll work. That'll be where the APC comes in. Which for right now can be the transformer. $500 I think is overkill for everything that's going to be going on here. Let's do that. Okay. There's that. Oh, too long. Okay. Do. Oh, I guess we do need to. Okay, now we would have that. So turn that on. Okay, so we're going to have a gas sensor in here for the... for the airlock. Need to have that for the airlock. Oh, right. I guess I need to attach that as well. That makes sense. That would make sense. Okay, so what we're going to do is 0, 0, 0, and an active vent for 0. Nope. Hang on. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that'll be fine. I should put a memory chip in here also. That's what I'm thinking. There's going to be a couple of functions to this. So first we're going to define hash active vent. Define a gas pipe or pipe sensor gas. Gas pipe sensor. Gas pipe sensor. We'll go that way. Pipe sensor. Pipe analyzer. Okay. Define H gas valve. Digital gas valve. Define H gas sensor. And this will be a gas sensor. Okay, this will expand. Define hash memory. Hash memory. I'll use this to set the set point. Hash set point. Okay, and we will clear db push hash of 00 push hash of 01 or something like that. That will be fine. Okay. inet set batch H gas sensor on. That's not. Gas sensor doesn't need to be turned on. Gas pipe sensor though. Okay, I think that's fine. Main yield jump to main. We need to alias set pointer, stack pointer. We need to alias a. We don't need to alias anything. Alias name hash device. I think that's fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is move ISP to 0. We're gonna get into R15 from device DB address ISP. Okay. Branch equal to 0 R15. Actually, name hash device. Name hash device. Back to inet. That will work. That'll work the trick. So in this case, we want to check temp and adjust vals. So we're going to load batch by name. Use in R15. Device hash is going to be from memory. Now let's do this. Alias cur. Let's see. Set point target. Alias set point current. Temp current. Temp target. R3. Move that. So temp target from our memory with a name hash as of our device setting and average. Okay. Into temp current from a gas sensor, name hash of device, temperature, average. In this case, set gas pipe sensor. All right. Set greater than if temp current is greater than temp target. Yeah. Now we will set batch by name our gas valve. Name hash is name hash device. Now digital valve. I always get confused with what I'm supposed to do. There's on and there's setting. Let's pull out our configuration tablet, wherever it is. Setting is 50. On is 1. Okay, yeah, all right, so there we go. That'll get us, that'll turn that on. Room pressure adjust. Okay, so we're going to load batch in an R15 H gas sensor. Name hash device, temp, temperature average, not temperature, pressure. Pressure average, set greater than, based on R15. If R15 is greater than 6 megapascals, let's take a look at reinforced windows. Composite steel. This is good for 8 megapascal. Do I want to do this? Actually, if it's above 200, 300. Let's do the 300 kPa, and we'll turn this on. So set batch by name. Device hash is going to be H gas vent. Vent. Active vent. Okay. Name hash device on 1. Set batch by name. H active vent. Name hash device mode. Vent mode inward. Vent.inward. Let's grab this and put it there first. So it'll turn it on if it's above 300 kPa in here. Okay, I think that is acceptable. Now let's find a... Oh, there's a chip. There's a chip. Actually, let's do that because that's what we need to do. Export. This will go into here. All right. So now, just realized there is no button to push, theoretically. Okay. All right, cool. So I need an active vent, 2 passive vents, a console, and a whole lot of pipe. Whole lot of pipe. Okay, I gotta figure out where I want to pull the... Shoot. 5... 3... 1... Actually, I feel like... I don't know. Is this the call? That's not the call I want. I want to get the cooling pipe over here is what I really want to do. But to do that, I need pipe. I need pipe, I need vents, I need vents, I need console. Alright. And I might actually inject more oxygen into that blue line. Okay. There we go, look at that. We got... Don't need the digital valve anymore. We need a console kit. Need one One console kit. That'll get us where we need to go. APC I don't have. I'm not going to deal with it for now. Memory, we want one of those. Wonder about liquids. Not right now. Digital balance crusher. I need to take one of those up to the tower anyway. Pipe valve, don't need that. Okay, so let's grab a... Not that. Let's grab a box. And carry more pipes with us. There we go. Blue pipe. Let's figure out where blue pipe needs to come out. I do have blue pipe right here. I'm gonna do... That should do pretty good. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Boom, boom. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully that's a reasonable place to come out. Alright, let's throw...
Hunger caution.
Let's see, helmet.
Oxygen critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay. Good to go. AC on, because I'm going to need the jetpack. That's why I grabbed this. It shoots. We will need that. Oh, right. Yeah, over here. Uh-huh. Need to dig it up. Need to dig it out. First off, pipes. That's not that. Pipes right there. There's that. That away, and there's this. Okay. There we go. There's our pipe. It's actually
Hydration
not
critical.
too far off of where oh wow. It's basically one frame off. Okay. I'm going to make a bizarre design choice here. Miscellaneous plumbing, not miscellaneous plumbing. Sterling, there we are. What am I? Oh, I'm running into a frame, that's why. Wait. Oh, need more. Should actually pay attention to. There we go. What's that? That's about right. Let's go ahead. That actually is just. There we go. There we go. That'll go up. Thank you. Okay. One pixel. There we go. Breaking with the pattern and not putting a single pipe in there. Hi. How are you? It's five. Five's too far. Three. I need to go one more. There we are. I think three will actually work here. Thirst. Cool. All right. Who's that? All right. We wanted what else? Kind of got. I grabbed some of that. So I did not grab the active vents. Hey, me. But we'll have a console. Have an airlock. We have. I don't have glass sheets. Doesn't sound so good. That's right. He's panting all right.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Okay, so there we are. I jumped the gun. I got the. Well, I guess what I should do. Okay, 28. This is empty. It's nice. Let's pop. That's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Let's go eat, drink, be merry. Eat, drink, be merry. Vents. Need some vents. Anyway, good evening, Damon. I just landed my mining rocket. So I officially have a bunch of volatile hydrochloric and carbon dioxide ice at my disposal. I'm going to use it to hopefully cool this blue line down a little bit and extract... Oh, you know what? Just realized I need to run the brown pipe.
Under
Crap.
critical.
Okay. I need more pipe. Actually, first, active vent. Let's go ahead and print off 5 of those. Passive vent. 5 of those. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. Eat, drink, and be merry. There, you can stop panting now. Oh. So my auto mining script didn't work properly. Can't read my moodlets, that's cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Sure, I'm fully something. Okay, so is this a run where you were going to play with the different fluids? I don't remember if that was yours or someone else. Might have been someone else. I was just going to, well, I need fuel. That's #1 reason why I went and got volatile ice. But I do want to start cooling things down further, which I might employ the use of ice for that as well. Okay, so that's printed off. Print these off real quick. Insulated pipe. Print off 100. Interesting. I just need 1 passive vent. Do I have that floating around? Nope. Okay. I don't know how that ate my passive vent. I don't need 160 of those. 5. Here we go. Insulated pipe. $160 of those. How am I doing? That's probably enough heavy cable. I think we're gonna have to pull brown pipe in. Brown pipe in. Shoots. Shoot valve, so I can manually shut it off, I think. Be good. We need heavy cable. I don't need the electronics parts there anymore. Pipe meter, that's going up with me. Frames, I will keep with me. Stellite glass sheets and astrolite, I don't need. Reinforced walls can go there. Okay, steel sheets will pull into here. Alright, let's pull in lots of heavy cable. Actually, I don't need a lot of heavy cable. Now that I think about it, I already have heavy cable going up there. Duh. Duh. Alright, it's a start, right? That's right. Finger how a single dial shows you everything you can build. Yeah, I'm hoping that eventually they fix it so that you don't have to activate the machine to search the tier 2 stuff. You can, if you go down the list, you can see it, but if you type it up for a search, it does not show up, so I don't know what that's all about. But it would be really nice if that was fixed.
Waste tank caution. Oxygen low.
Waste tank caution. Let's just go ahead and swap that out right now. So I'm going to need the jetpack, probably. Let's go deal with the things up there that I want to deal with right now. Or need to deal with, rather, not want to. Like putting another ladder up would be good. There we go. So now I can see what the feed pressure is and what our rocket pressure is. Alright, so you... let's close this for right now. You. Good. Good, 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 good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Just use your waste as jetpack fuel. Yeah. Yeah, at this point I probably could. Let's see, we go like this. One, two, let's go ahead and run, I guess, along the edge of the cable here. Yeah, there we go. Ad comes up in a few minutes here. Where's that? Blocked right there, so it's right there. Ah, right there. Okay, not 10. 5 will work. So you are off, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's good. Active vent. Passive vent. Ah. You know what? I forgot the darn, currently powered. Oh, that's great. It'd be nice if there was a button to actually open that up. Great. So I gotta pop this. That's what we gotta do. Start there. Okay, it gives us a little bit to play with in here. Okay. So now I just got... There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's ready to go. Oh, memory. Logic memory. I wanted to throw that here. Okay, memory, chip. name is 00, and we will set it to oxygen. We want maximum 162, so we'll set this to 170. Yeah, that'll work. 170. Okay. Let's take a quick break here. Ads coming up, and I need to use the restroom. So perfect opportunity. BRB. Alrighty, welcome back. Okay, we're almost there. I guess I should hook that up. We now have a temperature target for this. So we want that to go down about another 70 degrees. So we want it to be cold. Okay. Then over a certain pressure, we're gonna kick that vent on. So I need to fill, or I need to build out that. Oh yeah, let's put the passive vent up here. So I need a glass sheet so I can finish hooking up the console here. Not exactly sure. Is it just mad because it doesn't have a glass face? Could be. We can go up to 700. Actually, 600. It's fine. Okay. I'll leave that as is for the moment. I think we are ready for plumbing. Not plumbing. Pipes. Well, I guess it's still plumbing, but it's where we get started. Let's brown pipe. I gotta figure out where brown pipe's gonna be. Three. Let's move as much as we can over this way. And I'm going to just send it. The brown pipe is actually in a very, very close proximity to this. This might be actually too much. Green, come on. There we go. That actually can't be there. All right. 5. 3. 1. And down. Okay. And that, whoa, will be, there we go. Pretty good. Gets us most of the way there. Wrong button. We'll have enough pipe inside to finish. Wrong button. Okay. We are coming right down parallel. I thought that looked weird. There we go. Is 10 gonna work? Okay. There's that. Let's go inside and see what the other side is. Glass sheets. Let's remember to grab glass sheet. Okay. Don't forget the glass sheets. Oh, good. That is perfect. That is where I was hoping it would be. There we go. Brown pipe goes out. Good. Glass sheets, glass sheets, glass sheets. Don't forget the glass sheets. Glass sheets. Okay. Pretty much there. I could actually switch to the other. Hey, glass sheets, yep. Do this, and boom. So now I should have a brown pipe all the way up there. Theoretically, I would be able to vacuum that room out. If I could actually make it up there. So first off, yep, okay. Yep, all right, you, yep, awesome. Awesome. So that's ready to go. My sheets. Error in config. Yep, imagine that. We need to label exterior door, interior door, interior vent, and exterior vent. Okay, so we have exterior vent, interior vent, sensor, exterior door, interior. Okay. Oh wait, what's the settings here? 0, 0. Okay. Alright, cycle exterior. Okay, that'll work. Alright, cycle interior. Depressurizing, that's the vent. Alright, that's a good one. Good, okay. So now we are ready to maybe throw some ice in here. Don't need this stuff anymore. I'm gonna need a wrench. I'm gonna need to open that up. Okay, so what I want to do, where does this come? Right along that orange pipe. So what I'm thinking is shoot right there. Can you go up that direction? Thank you. Okay. I just realized that that location for the pipe analyzer is pretty bad. It's a pretty bad location. Let me do this. That's not what I wanted to do. There, that'll work. Okay, so now I have chute here. Okay, we're going to pull this down. There we go. Now I can reach it. Okay, I want to put a manual valve in here. And 5. Okay. This will be wholly interesting. Chute's closed, right? Chute is closed. Okay. So we're going to start by cargo storage. Turn on. 1, open. Okay, we are shipping stuff out. I have not died yet. Nope. I just came back with my favorite rocket ship. Holy, 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 holy. I have methane ice on the brew here.
Waste tank caution.
This could be an issue. Hang on. Ah, shit. That didn't do a damn thing. Am I? What? What? Hang on. Well, that one worked. It's not letting me open the one there. Okay. Ooh, nice. Whoa. Okay. That wasn't the smartest thing in the world. That was not the smartest thing in the world. Alright, I guess it would make sense to boom, blow that away. Okay. Alright. I know what the problem is. Whoa. That was operator error. Oh, shit. Open. 0. Well, that was a waste. Because it burnt this one. That's nice. Jesus! Yes, the person behind the keyboard definitely was to blame for that one. Okay. Alright. That was definitely the person behind the keyboard. Okay. Angle grinder. Okay. Alright. Still got integrity here, integrity there. So other than my one... Yeah. I think I actually have some more active vents with me, so that'll be good. That was stupid. Do I have... There they are. Active vent. Good. Got one. Okay. 0, 0. And I don't think anything else... Looks like everybody else is in good shape here. Okay. Damage is at 84% on that chip. But it's not 100%. Okay, so... Let me pull... Pull some oxygen over here. There we go. Okay, so we do have some volatile in here, so that's good. Didn't burn it all off, didn't expel it all. Of course, got hydrochloric acid. So let's set inward, turn on. Fix the missing cables. Okay, that one's intentionally... Is it intentionally? Interesting. It's actually cycling the door without power. Alright, you're... Gonna take a little while. It is, of course, bringing the temperature up, but I don't mind. I don't want this to be a wholly rapid process. Okay, since I do have some volatile in the atmosphere, I don't want to jettison it. Yeah, I dumped my waste tank into the room like an idiot, where I was going to dump a bunch of volatile ice. Like an idiot. Ugh. So... Singing the song. And open one. Alright, we can dump what little we have left. We can actually... Oh, I have to leave that open. Okay. Alright, 273. It is cool. Relatively speaking in here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This shouldn't be a problem, because there's no oxygen in here anymore. There we go. Our temperature's dropping rapidly. Okay.
Hunger caution.
Hunger caution. There we go. Good. Get ought to get pretty cold in here. Hopefully I don't get murdered by ice. Okay, there we go. Now we are liquefying hydrochloric acid. Don't kill me with ice. Alright, we are cooling. Floating snowmen. Just for fun. Gonna turn the AC off. I could turn the AC off in here. Okay. Hardsuit time! Yeah. Okay, so that's coming down in temperature. We are equalizing here. We have hydrochloric acid. Delicious. Delicious. Okay, so this will put some warmth into the system here.
Hydration critical.
It's actually putting probably a humongous heat load into the system again, but that's like 100 kilojoules. Okay. All right. What I want to see is we turn this on. Turn that off, turn that on, turn that off, turn that on, turn this on. Okay, so there we go. All right, cool. Working very well. Now, next time I won't dump my damn waste tank in here like an idiot. But on the bright side, next time I do that, the temperature should be low enough. It shouldn't be a problem. That's this is kind of a phase change room, yeah. So I'm taking the space ice and dropping it here. Speaking of which, what's our? Yeah. The idea is it'll melt, cool off in here, and eventually evaporate. This is my cold line for my coolant, and I want to see if I can assist it. Right now it's doing the opposite. This is actually doing the cooling. But if I had 80 more stacks of ice and I didn't waste it, this would have been some very significant cooling. This is slowing down though, so that's good. But yeah, so this is where I'm gonna... Now this will be interesting. Let's see how this goes. This is gonna take a while. And I'm a little curious to how this is going to go as well. Okay. How we doing? Okay, we are evaporating off. Okay, this is doing good, doing good. Still evaporating, still evaporating. Dumping the actually very large amount of liquid out of the room here. Okay. This is actually working pretty well. But I'm not worried about what's in here now. So this will evaporate off, and yeah, there we go. So now I got a green pool. Cool. All right. 40. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to write a note for myself. Mine more. Mine more. That was interesting. So location. Okay, this can be closed. There we go. I need to rewrite that chip while I'm thinking about it. We got 100% there. Good. This one right here is the one that I abused. Whoops, I didn't mean to node type. Great. Great. Ah, shit. Well, that's great. I gotta send that other rocket up now to scan for some more fun things. Yeah, okay. We'll worry about that next week. Mine more after scan. Auto mine script, I gotta fix that. So, okay. Well, I did manage to get some ice. I also managed to do a good job of blowing the majority of the ice away. That was cute. That was indeed cute. I'll worry about my mess of a backpack next time. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a win for the night. This stuff is going to be back to pushing against the everything. That was good. Talking feedback error, absolutely. Problem exists between keyboard and chair.
Hunger critical.
I got my brand new mainly volatile ice. Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to print off some new MVGs. Because apparently they will catch fire on your face in your suit. Anyway. Yeah, so I dropped my volatile ice, space ice, into a room, and my waste tank was filling up. And like an idiot, I dumped my waste tank in there, and the room was not yet cool. So, yeah, made a big bada boom. Big bada boom. And burnt the MVGs right off my face. Okay. Can I do this? Can't read my tooltips. Can't read my tooltips. I'm just taking a guess how long I gotta shower. Oh, I should actually do some decorating on the base one day. Should do some decorating on the base. You charge up, empty out, all that fun stuff. Then I can work on cooling my liquid nitrogen too, because it is above the temperature that it needs to be, by quite a bit actually. Oh well. So yeah, that's where I'll leave it for the night. Did manage to mine some space ice. Did manage to find a way to deal with it. Did manage to waste 80% of it. Overall, very, very successful. So, one of those deals. So anyway, with that, I would like to thank you all for watching,
Cognition low.
and I will catch you next time.